My name is Ferdinand Omanyala. As so many people have mentioned it here today, I am the African champ and the Commonwealth champion and the African record holder in 100 meters. And I hold so many other things. I remember the first time I was here was in 2017. I came to compete in the trials in Uganda. At that time, I was still a young boy. And it's funny how years just go by and people grow so fast. But I mean, I'm still the same person. It's just that the status has changed, but I'm still the same person. I'm still the humble guy that you saw me in 2017. So today I came here with two reasons. First, of course, I want to elevate sprints in East Africa. And before I was who I am, there was a bit of downgrading, I must say, in East African athletes in terms of sprints, because most countries really did not give so much emphasis on sprints, because the world knew that Kenya, East Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, and all these other countries from this part of the world are mostly long distance athletes. But we changed that. And one thing I came to understand is everything is in our heads. Once you put your head into something, you'll achieve it. And that's what I came and changed. And now there's so many people who want to do 100 meters. In Kenya, we have over 27 hits in one single meet. I don't know about Uganda. I'm hoping that it's the same here, because that's now what we want to tap into. And Mahesh has mentioned, we've met a couple of times where we started and we're here. I don't want to repeat that. But the aim for the Omanyala Night of Sprints is to give the athletes an opportunity, but just not an opportunity, but also a platform for them to nurture their talents. Because sometimes you see a talented sprinter, but then what happens after that? Because most of these people don't get the guidance they need. They don't get the expertise they require for them to get to the levels that we've gotten into. So I don't want 10 years from now people start saying that there was a sprinter. I want the next Olympics to have as many sprinters from East Africa as possible. That's the main aim for the thank you. That's the main aim for the foundation. We want to build on sprinters. And I'm glad that Uganda has opened their arms for us. And we are here and, having such a meeting, having such a conversation with the media and everyone around is a blessing, because not every country will open their arms to you like this. So we are going to be committed with my team who are here, that we make sure that this comes to fruition, and we have this event coming to happen every year. And the main purpose of the event will be, of course, to identify and to nurture the talent. So we are putting together so many pieces because we want to give everybody a chance. But of course, we don't want to just push talent, because I'm a student myself and we are going to look all around. You might be so much talented, but you're not so good in class, so maybe that chance won't be yours. But I'm encouraging athletes that talent fades, and at some point you'll retire. So the foundation is going so much to push education and talent, because I understand how crucial that is. That part of just you being able to read your contracts and understand the contracts, so that you don't be used by managers out here. The importance of just you being on camera and speaking something and knowing how to express yourself. That's what I mean by we want athletes to get educated. And after that, at least you can get a job somewhere. I'm sure when I come to ask for a job in the parliament of Uganda, I'll get, because I know how to speak. But yeah, so that's something that we want to really push. So that's why I'm saying we want all-rounded athletes. Athletes who are good in class, athletes who can express themselves, athletes who are disciplined, and athletes who are talented. So that's the aim of the foundation, because we're going to sponsor also the education of these kids that we'll identify from that event. We've seen sprinters who are big, we've seen sprinters who are small. But like I said, when I started speaking at some point, is the mental aspect. Because most of the time you find athletes get and line up with Jamaicans and Americans and they think they're superhumans. They're not. They're people like us, and the only difference that we're experiencing right now is the science aspect. And I'm glad that some of the athletes get the opportunity to go and see and train with the guys in the States. But it's all in the mind. I don't think there's any other limitation that our athletes have, but it's all in the mind. And like me, I was ranked second in the world last year, so it means this is anybody's game. It's not like it's specific. Yeah, it's not specific to anyone. It's not written that any country is the one that's supposed to dominate in 100 meters. So I'm sure in the next few years, with the program and the structure that we're setting up, we'll have more sprinters from this region.